Yeah, we are on live. Hello, everybody. Marketing Freaks again here. It's sunny Sunday here in Europe. So if you live some other parts of the world, we just let you know that we are here in Europe, and it's beautiful weather. It's Today is the 9th of August, and me and Thomas, as usual, decided to do this live hangout, to provide you guys with value. Anybody who's doing internet marketing or who is doing network marketing, we have valuable tips for you each week. And yeah, we meet on this hangout and have fun, and want to help you guys to reach the next level. And that's actually the name of this hangout. You know, how to get to the next level. To the next level, if in anything you want in life. It can be money wise, it can be maybe your emotion wise, maybe it's maybe you are like sportsman like me, you want to do more sports, to be more fit, kind of, so what I want to do today, we want to share with you our experience with getting to the next level, because me and Thomas, we have our passions, and we got to the next level in some of these, and we want to share with you how to do this. And at the end of this webinar or hangout, let's say, we have, if you stay to the end, it's not going to be very long, but very packed with with tips and our experience. I'm going to share with you three kind of interesting technical tips how to get to the next level. These tips are going to be part of our each hangout, so we're going to share with you some kind of hacks you can use in internet marketing. It has to do with either your website or your mindset or your selling. Maybe if you like to sell, or anything that has to do with online marketing. So Thomas, welcome to this hangout.
No, thank you, Maurice. I'm happy to be here, and it's really a beautiful day here in Denmark too today. It's almost too good weather to sit in here, but we committed to want to do these hangouts and share some value with you guys out there, try to help you out to take your business or your personal life to the next level. And I actually think that the two things goes together. You need to focus on taking your personal life to the next level, but also your business or your career. It all comes together. So we're gonna share some good stuff with you guys today, and I'm looking forward to it. And definitely, it's just I guess when the weather is nice like today, it's something that kind of bring me to the next level. It makes you feel good. So that's probably one of the things that people need to focus on, figure out how to feel good, and that can help you take to the next level.
You look a little bit red in your face. Have you been on the sun too much lately?
Yeah, well, it's been a couple of days. It's been really nice weather, so I've been outside in the garden and listen to my audiobooks out there instead of sitting in here in the house. So got a bit of sun, and it's nice. And we're in August, so summer is over soon. So very soon it's going to be too cold to actually sit outside and get a bit of sun. So
is it right? In Denmark, it's like you get much less sun than anywhere else in the world. So you living in Denmark, you are trying to catch as much vitamin D as you can.
Yes.
Maybe as red as you can, so that later on, you will kind of just sit at home because it's dark outside, and then you will use up all this stored vitamin D, or you can use it up.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to be up in the sun too much in the middle of the day when it's burning your skin, But I think one of the things I really like with our life, Maurice, and like we have our own business, and we can kind of control our time, So here I can work in the morning and be out in the sun for an hour, and listen to an audiobook. So I'm actually not wasting my time. I'm just sitting outside and enjoying the sun and feeding my mind with some good information, and then I can go back inside the house if the sun is too strong, and do some work or whatever, and then go back out, So that's what I really like with this lifestyle of.
I mean, my plan is actually I'm now living in Germany. Obviously, my daughter is living here, so I'm staying here. But I love sun. It can be hot, like I don't know, 40 degrees, maybe in Fahrenheit for our US viewers. I don't know how.
That's around 100.
100. So I can stay like the whole day on the sun, because on the sun with this temperature, because I just love sun. So it's my like dream holiday is always very, very sunny, and staying on the sun like all day long, and get, you know, whatever color I get. I don't care. Maybe it's red, maybe it's even like pink or something, you know, because it's all burned. No, not really like that. But I just love being on the sun, and I just love sun. So, but you know, because I have to work, I'm sitting indoors sometimes, and the sun is shining, and I'm like, you know, not very happy about this sometimes. But yeah, I'm heading towards you know, towards the lifestyle that I will be on the sun much more. And when I buy myself a big house, you know, there will be a big terrace, and I can sit on the terrace and work and be on the sun at the same time. So in the future, you may not recognize me, because I will have a different color probably. All right, guys. So let's get to the serious stuff. So moving to the next level, me and Thomas, if you don't know our story, we met in Orlando 2 years or 3 years ago, and we were both struggling. And we were both struggling in a way that we were looking for some ways how to make money, obviously on internet, like everybody who is probably watching this is also looking for. But we didn't realize that the way to make more money is start actually with your thinking and with your mindset. And you know, before you actually start making money, you have to believe that you can make money, that anything is possible, and then you can actually have this breakthrough and do whatever it takes. So for me, coming to the next level, talking about going to the next level, there are many different topics we can talk about, because we can talk about going to the next level where you think in a certain way that you have maybe more confidence. So going to the next level where you have more confidence, going to the next level where you make more money, going to the next level when you, for example, I do sports. So my next level would be much better at sports. I'm doing triathlon. Going to the next level might be to improve your relationship. And I believe if you focus on just one of these things, like let's make more money, it probably it will work. But I believe it's much better if you focus also on other areas of your life, not just on the financial goals, because many people and many gurus who are really you know, famous out there for their teaching and for their coaching tell you that you know, you have to be a round out personality. You don't have to be obvious. You don't have to be perfect in all areas of your life, but there should be more than one areas where you focus on and where you come to the next level. And for me personally, I can share with you, my goals are financial goals, obviously, but also I have relationship goals, because I'm a divorced guy, and I have a daughter, and at the moment I'm single. So life, you know, it was sometimes difficult for me, and I'm, you know, still working on myself, on my mindset, but also on these areas of my life where I know what kind of relationship I want to have, because I just want to be happy, not just rich. So that's the way I'm going and I'm heading. So going to the next level for me means taking certain steps is in the area of relationship, and in the area of the money and the techniques, you know, and marketing, all this stuff that has to do with money and marketing, but also about, you know, how to be happy every day, how to keep myself happy every day, and how to be positive every day. And this is something that that is dear to me, because I found out when I look for reasons to be happy, sometimes it's pretty difficult. But you know, if I try to be happy, as happy as I can every day and every moment, you know, life will get so much easier for me, and it helps me a lot. It helps me a lot in many ways. So I don't know, Thomas, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, talking about you know, coming to the next level, maybe, you know, money wise, but also, you know, there should be should be some other topics as well, some other areas in your life where you want to get to the next level, because getting to the next level just money wise, you will still feel the same. I mean, money, people say money doesn't make happy. So and they don't, and they do, right? I mean, if you want them to make you happy, they will definitely. But I don't know, it's just you know, we can talk about it a little bit, and I'm curious what you want to say about this. I don't want to say that money is bad. Money is really good, and I love money, but I don't want to rely just on money regarding my happiness.
No, I think it's definitely important to have some goals around money. You know, what do you want to achieve here in life? You know, but if that's your own focus, I still think, like you, Mars, that's probably not the ideal. You know, it's not really that good. You know, and I think when you're struggling and you're not making enough money to pay your bills and to do the things that you want to do in life, you know, then probably you end up focusing a lot more on money, you know. But I think you will have a big shift when you get to the point where you start making enough money to live the lifestyle that you want. Then I think for most people, the focus on money just kind of disappears, and they really get focused on their passion and their why, you know, and what they really want to bring to the world, you know. And that's when the magic start happening, you know. Even there's a lot of stories out there about people, like I'm reading a lot of Robert Kiyosaki's books, and when him and his wife decided to they've been working for 9 years, and they could retire and make enough residual income to not have to work. And that was when they really start making a lot of money, because they just totally shifted their focus away from money and start doing all these creative things and innovating and just had a more focus and want to go out and help people and give some value to people. And that's when their business really took off, you know. So it's interesting, you know, and I think the more you can, well, if you're struggling with money, of course you're going to focus on it because it's a big problem in your life, you know, but really focus on what can make you happy, you know, like do different things in a day, be around people that makes you happy, read books, watch hangouts with Maus and Thomas and be happy, you know, and just find things that give some value for you and take you kind of small steps to the next level. I think that's really important to have focus on the personal development, and that's what's gonna take you to the next level, you know. And if you can get your focus a little away from the money and start focus on what you really have a passion for, what you have a big dream of doing, you know. It can be art or something, you know, it can be writing a book, you know, but it can also be to create a business where you are teaching people, you know. It can be a lot of things, you know, but really get focused on that, and maybe you can only spend 1 hour a day because you're working or something, you know, and but that 1 hour a day where you really focus on your passion and really develop that, I think that's where you find that energy, that joy, that's gonna make your whole day really, really awesome, you know. And like you, Mose, I do a lot of exercising too, and actually when we're done here, I'll go for a run, and hopefully it won't be too hot, but that's just the way it is. And I'll push myself a little more, sweating more because the temperatures are high, you know. So it's just another way of kind of take myself to the next level, you know, and and push myself, you know.
If I can add something what you said, because I was like taking some notes just now. I was listening to Evan Pagan, and he was talking about that sometimes when you get successful and you get money and so on, and you figured out some things, and it can just stop for you, you know, for a while, and then you think, okay, you figure these things out, and so what now, kind of, or maybe you start being complacent with whatever you have, whatever results you have, and Evan Pagan is having this course. I just became a member of his course. He's talking about there is always next level. There's always next level. You always can move up. So it's a process. So it's not like you get somewhere and then you are done. It's over. and because it wouldn't make sense. I mean, to me, it wouldn't make sense if I get somewhere, and then it's not. I believe it's not like you climb the highest mountain in the world, the Everest, and then there is no other mountain you can climb. So it's like done for you. You know, you can say to everybody, I climbed the highest mountain in the world, and I am done now. You know, I can just start doing something else. It's not like that. I mean, in life, you always come to the next level. You always realize you can do something better, maybe financial wise, maybe ethical wise, maybe in some other areas. I don't want to go too deep into this because I'm not that expert, that good expert at this topic. But I just wanted to share this idea. And another idea is even though you may be starting now, making money, being successful, and you are not at the moment, you have to be kind of you have to loosen up maybe a little bit about losing money sometimes, because you're running some campaigns, and you're testing things out. Maybe you're running some ads, and there will be some money losses. But you have to be okay. You shouldn't attach too much emotions to that. You should always think logically, like why this happened, and take a lesson from that. I ran this campaign, and it bombed. It didn't work. It didn't work, and then you lost, I don't know, $200, $100, $50, whatever. You shouldn't be like sad about it. You should be kind of okay. I lost this money, but what happened? What I learned, was this picture wrong? Was this ad? The text was wrong? What happened there? So you have to always have in these kind of concepts. So not too much attachment to the money. And another thing I learned from Vic Strices, because I was just watching his hangout, is that you shouldn't go for the quick money. I mean, you can go for a quick buck, just selling anything, and like having a kind of like a great pitch and sell something just for now. But it's much better to go for long run, to go for transformation, not just transaction. This is actually the quote of Vic Strices. So, as Thomas was saying, just look for your passion and maybe try making money in the area you are more passionate about. I mean, we are both network marketers here, me and Thomas, and we do also internet marketing. That's why we all be doing this hangout, so to share our knowledge in whatever areas. But I just wanted to add to whatever Thomas was saying. Do you agree, Thomas?
Yeah. It's good stuff, Maus, and definitely this. I really think that people need to realize that if you want to be really successful and have more freedom and live your passion and live your dream, it's a journey, and you need to, like earlier in my life, I got really pissed off if I made a mistake. I just have to be honest with you. It was really, really terrible. I could beat myself up for hours or days if I miss
some. And it
kind
of stopped you, right? It kind of stopped you.
Yeah, but it's just difficult when you're in that mindset and that kind of energy, that kind of emotions. That's the way you're reacting, I don't know if you're here, Maus. You're kind of frozen. Then it's difficult to shift, but over the years I've really shifted a lot, and now I try to look at, if I make a mistake, if there's something not working, I try to see if there's something I can learn, and then by that take it to the next level, and that's what I think is so important to. This is a journey, and this is for the rest of your life. You need to learn and make mistakes and do things that not really working out, and that's where you find the thing that will really work for you and really take you to the next level with your business and with your personal life, So good stuff, Maus. I don't know. Did we lose you? It seems like we lost Maus, and he's all frozen here. Let me just check on Facebook if he's on here. It's not looking like he's on Facebook either, so maybe his internet connection went down. Let me just check a second here. Well, it looks like mouse is totally off here, so we lost him. I'm sorry about that. Maybe something happened here. Well, this is going to be interesting to see if you guys can still see me, and I think Maus is coming back now. So this is just some of the things that happens when you're dealing with online marketing and online teaching, you know, and sometimes the connection is gone, you know, and we'll see. Maus, are you back now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know what happened. I don't know if because on my side I got a notice that the hangout was stopped, but obviously hangout is still going on, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's always been live for me up in the corner there. So
right. So in this case, we were recording. Hopefully we were recording. If you are not recording, I will you know, edit the video accordingly.
Yeah, we'll see what you just froze for me, and I could still talk and see myself on the screen. So moving. Right. So I think yeah, I think everything is working. You know.
Cool.
But yeah, good stuff. You know, I was just talking about, you know, it's a journey, you know, and it's more or less for life. You know, you have to learn and learn from your mistakes or from things that not really working for you or things that's really a big struggle. You know, that's probably where you're going to be learning the most. You know, but it can also be where it's the hardest. You know, it's but it's that's where you.
Do you have any like steps, Thomas, for people that can take come to the next level? Because what works for me was like, you know, first I decided exactly what I want, and the next step was looking for people who got the results I want to have, and then just follow these people. I wasn't like in all these steps. I wasn't always 100% you know, committed, but you know, I'm on my way. So that's like the 3 steps formula for me. Like knowing what I want, then looking for the person who got the results I want to have, or maybe you know, somebody around me, and then following this person and trying to be around this person and you know, taking like huge action steps. Would these be the same for you, or you have any idea?
Yeah, I agree with you. That's some really good tips, and kind of same thing that I'm doing, you know. And then I really think you really have to pay attention to what's going on inside yourself, you know, like and read books and do different training on the internet, you know, maybe go out offline to events or something like that to really learn new things and meet new people, you know. But it's really a personal development journey, you know, and you need to find what would work for you, you know. But reading books and exercising and just try to find more peace and balance in my life. It's really what works for me, you know, and of course go out and find people that do that kind of lifestyle, you know. That's where I find my inspiration, you know, and my energy to keep going, you know. Because some days it's just hard, you know. That's just the way it is, you know. You hit a wall, you know, and you're kind of like, well, where's this ever gonna take me somewhere where I'll start feeling like this is really the lifestyle I want, you know. But I just know that there's no quitting, you know. We just have to keep going, you know, and that's the way it is, you know. Are you still here, Maus? I think we lost Maus again, so this is gonna.
I'm here.
Okay, are you back?
Yeah, you probably don't see me. Yeah, now. All right, cool. So we shared these steps already, and today I would just want to share the 3 tips I was talking about just before we wrap up. And actually, what I'm going to share with you, I don't know if you are familiar with the name. I have to remember. I just have some notes here. I'm going to use. Anyway, his name is Alan Dunn, but I'm not sure I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Sorry, it's Alan Hill. And this guy is pretty good in terms of teaching people, you know, doing some Facebook ads, YouTube videos, and all this stuff. He's a teacher on Udemy. I don't know if you know Udemy site, Thomas, but it's the site he was using for his teachings, and he's kind of having a newsletter, and all these 3 tips I'm going to share with you is come from his newsletter. So I'm going to share my screen so just to show you what I'm talking about. But before I do that, I just want to give you the first tip, and this tip is actually about switch words. We all know that some people suggest to use affirmations in their lives, like, you know, I am. If you have a little bit more fat, so you might say like I am thin, or I'm skinny, or something like that. Or if you are poor, you use affirmations, I am rich, and it doesn't really work because your subconscious knows that it's kind of bullshit because it's not true at the moment. It's not there, so it's kind of, you know, you are working against yourself. So it's kind of difficult. But this guy came with it wasn't this guy. It was actually a woman who wrote a book about switch words, and switch words are just words you can use in order to go the way you want to go, to have the results you want to have. The name of this woman is Doron Alon, Doron, switch word manifestations. And she is saying that actually using switch words is something that can help you in a way. I just read something here just to help you understand what I mean. She's saying that simply pick the word that corresponds to what you want to accomplish and say that word out loud several times or more. Alan wrote that he found it a little bit ridiculous, but he tried it anyway, and he said he was pleasantly shocked that it's working. And he gave the list of the words you can use. Like if you use the word bring and you say it loud a couple of times, it should help you achieve your goal and finish what you started. Or if you say the word cancel many times loud, that's how you switch words. So you just repeat them a couple of times loud. If you use the word cancel, it will eliminate negative thoughts and conditions. And she is giving a lot of words, and Alan in his newsletter is using a lot of words as well as an example. Maybe some other examples. Move. If you say loud the word move, it will increase your energy and eliminate tiredness. Or if you use the word phase, it helps you set goals. So pretty interesting stuff. And actually, I was using some of these switch words when I was racing. I mean, I do triathlon, and I remember times when I was really, really tired, and I was just shouting sometimes when I was really, like, you know, very, very tired. And I was shouting to myself words like strength, power. I was repeating these words in my head, and it kind of, you know, motivated me to keep on. So I didn't feel the weakness. I actually had enough power to finish the race, you know, very strongly. So it was really interesting, even to me, that I was actually putting my focus on strength and power just because I was repeating these words over and over and over again, and I forgot the fatigue at all. I mean, I had pain in my legs and so on, so it was still struggle, but it just you know, pulled me towards the finish line. It was just incredible experience, and I had really good time. So for me, it definitely works, just because I focus on what I want to accomplish at that moment, and there are no other distractions. Just because I say this word loud, and this word resonates in my head, in my mind. So it really works for me. So I don't know, Thomas, you may try it if you.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. That sounds really interesting, and yeah, I think there's really something to it. You know, really make a big difference what we tell ourselves. You know, what kind of conversation we got going on. You know, and I think definitely some words are more powerful than others. You know, and some words will actually take our energy. You know, so it makes sense. You know.
Yeah. It's really easy to use. Another tip I want to share with you guys is just the article I found. I will try to share my screen now, so hopefully it will work. I have to find out where now. Here it is. Right. Okay, I have to choose. Screen. So just Thomas, tell me if you can see my screen. Can you?
Yes, but it's
blurred. It's not sharp.
No, you're probably in the wrong window, because I can just see like a lot of copies of your window.
All right, it's still the same, like a lot of copies of my window. All right, so I just change it. All right, just a second.
Yeah, you just need to go from another to another browser, you know, so you're not in the browser where the actually the hangout are.
Ah, okay. So I tried that. I'm still the same. Not working.
Now you're back. I can see you.
Ah, okay. I just stopped. Okay, just a second. Another try. Give it another try. Full screen, yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so I found this website, how to create a homepage that drives revenue. It's actually on the Forbes website, written by Neil Patel. And if you have a homepage, you want to drive more revenue, it's a very interesting article. You will find it on Forbes. The name of the article is How to Create a Homepage That Drives Revenue. And he's giving a couple of tips. I mean, I've seen Neil Patel. He was on one of our events. You probably know Thomas.
Yes, yes.
Also, and I mean, the article is really good. I mean, he's giving a couple of really interesting tips on how to make your website work better for you. So if you just go quickly through these tips, and then you can read after the Hangouts, you can find the website and read it through. Figure out why your website exists would be first one. Focus on entire page towards a single action. This is really good tip if you want to collect some leads. Let's say then create compelling reason for users to click. If there are any other websites you want your users to go to, make the user click rather than scroll, and make the load time as fast as possible. This is really huge one. He's talking about how Walmart improved their page load time, and he's also saying that Mozilla gained an extra 60 million Firefox downloads 1 year when they made a site 2.2 seconds faster. It is unbelievable, right? I mean, 60 million Firefox downloads more per year just because they improved the loading time by 2 seconds. Pretty incredible. And obviously, he's giving conclusions. So this is another tip I wanted to share with you guys. And one more tip to give you: how to effectively use visual storytelling. This is quite powerful. Actually, I am on Instagram a lot, and I'm using a lot of pictures, and I see significantly more likes when I have really great picture that has what I'm doing at Instagram, that I'm using pictures with quotes, and then the picture is really nice and it kind of matches the quote in a way. I get much more likes, so it's really working with the audience. And here you can also go through some interesting infographics about how to use visual storytelling. You will find the infographics on searchenginejournal.com, and the article is called How to Effectively Use Visual Storytelling Without Footer. How to effectively use visual storytelling without footer. So you will find this nice infographic, and maybe you can use it for your blog. Put it on your blog. For some people, if you have a blog about marketing or selling, it can be helpful. All right, that's all for now.
All right, good stuff, Marcus.
Yeah. All right, so before we wrap up, anything you want to share with us, Thomas? Because we've been going for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap it up, and we have covered some good stuff, and I just want to say to people out there watching, if this is something you want to learn more about, or you're struggling with, or need somebody to help you out a bit, or give you some more good advices, you can always reach out to Maurice or me, and we'll be happy to help you out if we can, and And then, yeah, just great stuff you shared today, Maus. And I'm grateful to be here, and look forward to doing one next week, you know.
Yeah, yeah, we will be here every week, every Sunday. That's our actually promise. Next Sunday, I will actually be on a holiday with my daughter, so I have to find out the way how to make this hangout. It will be either Sunday, or I have to talk to Thomas when to do it next weekend, because I will be with my daughter for like 2 days away from home. But before we finish the hangout, I just want to let you know. Obviously, we have a offer for you. There is a company we work with, and we are very comfortable in saying that we believe in the products of this company, and kind of long time value you can get, and the vision the company is heading for. The link is if you watch this video on YouTube, the link is below this video. Obviously, you can click on this link and jump on board. There is a presentation you can join. You don't have to. It's up to you. There is also a guarantee, like 14 days, so you can join, and then if you decide it's nothing for you, then you can just get the money back. There is your guarantee. You have 14 days, and if you're watching this hangout on our web page, it's Internet Marketing Freaks webinars, I guess.
Live.com.
Live. Sorry?
Is that internetmarketingfreakslive.com?
Yes, internetmarketingfreakslive.com. Then there is a button, join button, or yes, let me in button below this video. I just edit this button. I think we will leave it like join or let me in. Then click on this button again. Check the representation. Watch it till the end, and then decide if it's something for you or not. And if you like it, just join, and let's make some more money in your business. If you already make money, if you don't make any money, then let's start learning how to make good money. So there is obviously income disclosure on the side below, so just check it out. We are not promising anything, and we are not going to talk any figures now, because we are all different in our businesses, and there will be different results just because we are all different. And the results, there are so many things that has to do with your results. So it shouldn't be like something we can promise or say any exact figures, because it won't happen. But as I said before, check the links below, check it out, click the link or click the button and watch the presentation. So that's all for me today. Have a great Sunday, rest of the Sunday. I'm going to do some sport. Thomas is going to do some jogging, which is great. And then we see you next time. Have a good day and have a good week. Ciao, ciao.
See you guys. Bye.